Today we're going to show you how to install a Bocashade on this brand new 2021 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27. It's going to be a stern shade mount on this hardtop going this way. So we would like to show you how to install it on the top of the hardtop. The part one of the installation process, what you will have is something like this. This has the boot cover on it, which we can go ahead and remove. Set that to the side. So this is the shade assembly from part one installation that is ready to be put on top of the hardtop. So now I'm going to show you how to assemble the hardtop assembly bracket. Two of these will go on one side and then two of these will go on one side. So go ahead and assemble it like this. This is the socket head cap screw, 3/4 of an inch in length. Get it tightened up. Go ahead and tighten it completely down. Okay. And then your C bracket. Again, use the same socket head cap screw, 3/4 inch in length. And just go ahead and get started like that. Okay. Make 4 sets of these. That's what you need. Okay, so the next step is to put these brackets onto the large telescopic tube that will be mounted onto your hardtop. You have 2 per side. So we space them out evenly on both sides and then carry the whole assembly and place it on top of this hardtop. Okay? Alright, as you can see, the assembly is now strapped down to the hardtop using motorcycle ratcheting straps to hold everything in place. Once that is done, you can make sure your measurements are square. Make sure your side-to-side measurement is square on both sides, that side and this side. Also make sure your brackets are equal on this side and also on that side. So basically you want to center everything up and check your measurements twice before you do any drilling. Okay, so now this shade is already strapped down, measure, checked, double checked, and we are ready to mark the holes for drilling. One more tip, you can use a 2x4 cut to length, and the length of the 2x4 is the C to C distance minus 1 and 13/16. So that 2x4 would span between the distance between your fixed tubes to keep everything parallel. Okay, let's show the overall. Okay, so next we will get a pencil and mark the footprint of the brackets for drilling. Okay, now that we're sure that the shade assembly is squared, centered, checked, and double checked once and twice, and everything is good, now we're ready to mark the footprint for drilling. Okay, so get you a sharp pencil and just mark around the footprint. There. Do this for all 4 brackets. So the shade is now removed from the hardtop. The next thing we need to do is mark the position of the bracket relative to the fixed tube, so we know where to go to after we mounted the brackets to the hardtop and then put the shade back on. So do this for this side and also do this for this side. So put a mark right here and a mark right here. The shade has been removed from the hardtop. Now we can use a backing plate as a template. Put it over the marked area and put circles on the holes. Okay, remove that. As you can see, we've already drilled the holes here. There will be 4 holes per side. After that, we will need to apply silicone sealant around the holes. This will keep water from intrusion. And then the next step is to bolt these brackets down. Okay, so once the bracket is in place, you go ahead and tighten the cap screw and the nut. On the bottom side of the hardtop is a backing plate. Okay, don't over tighten. You might crack the hardtop. You just want to snug it, but not too tight. As you can see here on the bottom side of the hardtop, we have a backing plate. And then on this end of it, there isn't a space for a backing plate, so we use a washer and a nut. So let's walk onto the port side. You can see the same thing here. There's a backing plate, but on the stern side bracket, we use a washer and nylock nuts. Yep, so once all the brackets, all 4 brackets are mounted down to the hardtop, we went ahead and set the shade assembly on. Okay, it's best to go ahead and put the C bracket here on the end of the fixed telescopic tube. It keeps everything down and not falling over. And go ahead and tighten it up, and make sure you align the pencil mark you made earlier to locate the C bracket. Done. And then you can go ahead and put the other C bracket in the front. Do the same thing for both sides.